Good afternoon to the students of class 6. Students, in the last class we have studied till parasites. We have begun with the chapter sources of food and we have learned till parasites. I hope you have gone through that part. Today we are going to continue with the next part of the chapter. Open your book so that you can underline the portions which I say. We are going to today study about scavengers and decomposers. Now, what are scavengers? Underline. Some animals and birds that eat the flesh of dead animals. Such animals and birds are called scavengers. Simple language it is written. Some animals and birds that eat the dead animals, those are called scavengers. Examples: jackals, hyenas, vultures, etc. These are some of the examples of scavengers. As you can see clearly in the picture, a jackal, picture of a jackal is given, and also the picture of a vulture is given. So they feed on the dead animals or the dead remains of the body. So this is scavengers. Now what are decomposers? Underline. Some living organisms in nature like fungi, bacteria feed on dead plants and animals and decompose them. Now what is the meaning of decomposing? Decomposing means to convert the complex organisms into simpler ones. That is the meaning of decomposing, to convert the complex organisms into simpler ones. Okay. So these organisms are called decomposers. Underline this part, and if definition comes you are going to write this. See here the pictures are given. The picture of bacteria and also the picture of fungi is given. So these are examples of decomposers. Now the next thing which we are going to study is food chain. Very important, food chain. Now before coming into explanation, let me give you a basic idea about food chain. Children, by the name chain you can understand that a sequence is carrying on. A sequence is going on, or a cycle is going on. This is called chain, right? So here food chain, what is meant by food chain? Means the chain that involves the food, that is food chain. So in brief I am just explaining and then I am coming into the text, that we have studied that the plants are the producers. They are called the autotrophs because they can manufacture their own food by in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, water and carbon dioxide. So these manufactures their food. So plants are the producers and the sun is the ultimate source of energy. So now these plants are consumed by suppose any herbivorous animal, say suppose goat or cow, and if this goat or cow is being consumed by any kind of carnivorous animals, say suppose tiger, lion, etc. So see, initially one organism is eaten by another and another organism is eaten by its next one. So this sequence, this chain is called the food chain. And when that, say suppose that tiger or the lion dies and the dead remains are being fed by that scavengers, vultures, right? So in this way the series and the sequence continues. So this is what is meant by food chain. Okay. So you will see, you will go through the text and understand that whatever I have told and try to relate with it. But we need a proper, here you can see the picture of a food chain. See the grasses are the producers, which is consumed by deer, and deer is again consumed by the lion. Now here grass, another food chain is given. Grass is being consumed by the grasshopper. The grasshopper is being consumed by the frog or the carnivore. The carnivore is being consumed by the snake. Now the snake is being consumed by the eagle. Okay. So in this way a chain continues. In this way a chain continues. So that is what is meant by food chain. Okay. So I hope you understood what is food chain, but in question, if question comes, you need to write a proper definition. For that you need to underline. Come on, underline with me. You must keep a pencil with you all as I teach, so that you can underline the main important parts. Underline the definition. See, this feeding, thus animals, whether, no need to write this thus, or write all, okay, just write it like this, from cut this thus. Okay, cut means when definition comes, you will write all animals, whether herbivores and carnivores, directly or indirectly depends on plants for food. This feeding relationship among organisms is called food chain. Very, very important. This feeding relationship among organisms is called food chain. So this is one of the definition you are getting, and another definition is also given. You can write it from here. The food chain can be defined as a series of organisms linked together by the process of eating and being eaten for food. So this is meant by food chain. Okay, this is meant by food chain. Now we are going to study about the food problems. Children, population is growing day by day, right? So it is very obvious that shortage means there is very soon the crisis of food can develop, right? There may be a food problem. That is only what is meant by the food problem. Many people in our country do not get enough food to eat. This is because there may be a shortage of food, and many people cannot buy enough food due to poverty. This is called food problem. So what is food problem? Many people cannot buy enough food due to poverty, and there is a shortage of food. This is called food problem. So how to solve this problem? There must be a solution. So let's read the solutions. First of all, we should grow more food crops by using modern methods of farming. Next, number 2, we should store the food grains properly so that they are not eaten by pests like rat, insects, birds, or spoiled by microorganisms. So we must properly preserve the food grains so that they are not wasted or eaten up by rats, insects, birds, or spoiled by microorganisms. Next is, we should not waste food in any way. Overeating leads to obesity. Now what is obesity? Obesity means tendency to become fat. Tendency to become fat. This is meant by obesity. So we should not take more food than we eat. See, how much is required by our stomach, we should consume only that amount of food. We should not try to eat excess. That will affect our health. That means the extra food that is not needed by our body, that is stored in the form of fat, known as adipose tissue. Means the adipose tissue is actually made up of fat. Okay. So a large amount of food is wasted due to the poor management at parties and other social functions. So you will find that when you go to any social gathering or any wedding ceremony or any kind of birthday parties, you will see that many people waste their foods, right? You might have found, you might have seen before your eyes that they are not like, if they don't like to eat, they are just throwing it out in the dustbin or the wastage bin, right? So in this way the wastage of food occurs in many cases. So we need to prevent that in order to avoid any kind of food problem in future. So students, finally we have completed with this chapter. In the next class we are going to do the workout, the question and answers. I will give you the solved question and answers. For the timing, you are going to read till how much I have taught. You are going to read the whole chapter, because previously half portion of the chapter has been taught and today the rest have been taught. So we have completed with this chapter. If you have any kind of queries, you can post it in the WhatsApp group. I will answer to it definitely. Okay, just read the chapter and listen to the explanation from the video. Okay children, so thank you for today.